Welcome to Critical Political History, where we talk about critical political history. This Smash or Pass quiz will determine which U.S. presidents you think are hot. Captioned, Young Joe Biden can get it. Alright, so that's what we're doing today. I didn't know what we were going to do. I came across this quiz and I was like, this is kind of funny. I'll do this. But there's one slight issue. I'm not gay, and all the presidents are dudes. So I'm going to be coming at this from a woman's perspective, as if I were a woman, and I were trying to get a date with any of these presidents, because all these presidents weren't gay either, except maybe James Buchanan. There's some rumors, but that's not even concrete. So no gay presidents. So for this, we're gonna assume I'm a woman, and the way they've laid this out is, I think they do it because they assume most people who take this quiz aren't completely familiar with every president, so they give this line, like I'm gonna just go down to the first one, George Washington, for example. The line they put, "I became president before there was even a White House," but these are all in first person. So in my head, I'm just envisioning the president walks into a bar, they spot the girl at the bar they think is hot, they come over, and this is their intro line. George Washington walks up to the girl, goes, "I became president before there was even a White House," and that's his pickup line. So I know that's not what they're supposed to serve as, but I think it's kind of funnier if we assume that. But let's get right into it, because we got a lot of motherfuckers to get through. "I became president before there was even a White House." I don't know why that's the flex they chose for George Washington. There are a lot more achievements than that. But, I mean, this one I think is kind of obvious. I don't think. Oh, fuck. 18. Oh, it's because people come at this with the logical, oh, I'm just looking as in attractiveness. And yeah, George Washington does just look like an old white dude. But to say you fuck George Washington is a pretty big flex. I think I would take that flex. Okay, John Adams. I lived to be 90, which for my time was unheard of. That's kind of true. Just because of that, sure. I'll let's fuck 90-year-old John Adams. Yeah, that's not surprising. I lived in a famous plantation house called Monticello, which you can still visit today. Okay, Thomas Jefferson. There's not a lot of appeal as a woman that I can see for Jefferson. He fucked his mistress. No, wait, excuse me. He fucked a slave, which ended up being related to his wife, and that's kind of weird for me. I think we're gonna pass, which I assumed, yeah, is agreeing with everyone. James Madison, however, Bill of Rights, I can't say no, man. I can't say no. Okay, I was once a law apprentice for Thomas Jefferson, and I served as the 5th president of the U.S. James Monroe looks. This is the most attractive picture I've seen of James Monroe. James Monroe looks like his face shape resembles a fucking clown. No offense, James Monroe, but I think I'm gonna have to give up on this one. Yeah, I have a feeling most of these are going to be kind of looking like all these percentages, because typically old dudes. Nepotism runs deep in my fam. My father was the 2nd president of the United States. I know for John Adams I said smash, but that was kind of just for the 90-year-old joke. I don't know. I don't know about John Quincy Adams. Wow, that's the lowest percentage we've seen so far. It's cool that they show these, though. See what everyone else was thinking. I was responsible for the forced removal of indigenous people east of the Mississippi River, aka the Trail of Tears. That does not sound like a line someone would deliver trying to pick up a girl, but if anyone would, it would be Andrew Jackson. And with Andrew Jackson, I think Andrew Jackson is the only person on this list who is most likely to beat me if we're having sex. So I think I'm gonna pass on Andrew Jackson. Yeah, that makes sense. This is old. They don't show the pictures when it goes. That kind of sucks. But that was an old Andrew Jackson too. I'm one of the Martin Van Buren. I don't know. There's not a lot going for Martin Van Buren. He's got the fucking wicked mutton chops. That is definitely an advantage. I don't know though. I'm passing on Van Buren as well, agreeing with most people. as you can tell. Kind of a forgetful president. Okay, yeah, probably because he was only in office for like a fucking month. Um, that's a weird way of putting that. But I was the oldest person to assume the U.S. presidency until Ronald Reagan. Um, Younger William Henry Harrison, like Battle of Tippecanoe, governor of Indiana Territory, it looks a lot better than he did now. But I've been doing a lot of passing. I've been passing up a lot of these guys. So I'm gonna give it to William Henry Harrison just cause it's like Washington. It'll be just like just to say that I did. I was the first U.S. president to serve without being elected to office. John Tyler. John Tyler looks kind of funny too. I'm trying to think in my head. John Tyler's wife was a lot younger than him, so I guess he did have that younger woman. I don't know. I don't know how he pulled him in somehow. And so if I was a woman at that time, he probably would have done the same for me. Um, I'm known for my love of Andrew Jackson and for massive expansion of U.S. territories. That's true. I'm gonna give it to Polk, just because he's a pretty underrated president. And so yeah, there we go. You're in luck, Polk. I served in the U.S. Army for nearly 40 years before becoming president. Zachary Taylor just always looks at Zachary Taylor does not seem like a fun person to be around. And I'm pretty sure there are accounts that he was kind of a really boring dude. So, get some fucking personality, Zachary. Come on. I tried to maintain peace between the North and South by instating the Compromise of 1850. Yeah, that's probably the most known Millard Fillmore thing, and most people know about that and don't even know about Millard Fillmore. Fillmore just looks like Alec Baldwin, and with what happened a year ago, I think he might shoot me over that, so I think I'm going to pass. I was a hottie back in my day. This is true. There were lots of reports. Women thought Franklin Pierce was pretty hot, but Franklin Pierce kind of drank himself away during his presidency. It's kind of a sad story, actually. He gets the benefit of the doubt because he watched his son get decapitated on his way to the White House. But I think that night would just end up in him sobbing in the corner, and I have to console him. I'm gonna skip out on that. Sorry, Pierce. Okay, I was the last president before the Civil War started. That's true, James Buchanan. As a president alone, I'm passing on James Buchanan, but he's got the kind of baby face thing going on. Not in the good way. I know some people use that in a good way. This is not a good way. He's got the baby haircut, and he's fucking. I know your hair kind of looks like that because your hair recedes as you get older. But no, fuck James Buchanan, no way. And he was the one who is the maybe gay. So, not that that would do anything. Just good to bring up. I was a tall king. Wow, tall king. Known for my top hat and for issuing the Emancipation Proclamation. That is true. Abraham Lincoln, if his height or the height of his top hat reflect what's down low in his pants, I think I'm in luck. Yep, I think that's got to be the only one so far where the smash has been more in the past. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sadly, I was the first U.S. president to ever get impeached. Well, it was kind of deserved, Andrew Johnson. Don't pull the sadly shit, and that's also not a line I would use at a girl in a bar. Andrew Jackson found mice in his room. And Andrew Jackson seems like a weird motherfucker. Fuck you, Andrew. Yeah, that's a big pass. Okay, Grant. I know this isn't a fucking connotation, but Grant is someone that I think would be fun to party with because, I think he smoked to 20 cigars a day or something ridiculous, and he drank himself to death. Kind of sad, but while he's alive and while he's president, you just go chill at the White House with Grant. But as a woman, yeah, the cigarette smell would probably deter me. Oh, okay, there we go. I mean, I could see it. He's kind of a young guy. And he looks pretty. That's a younger picture, and he looks skinny in that picture opposed to some of the other ones. I was president during the Reconstruction era. That is not entirely true. Hayes was kind of the one who ended Reconstruction, if I'm remembering right, because he made an illegal deal to withdraw troops from the South in order to win the presidency. And yeah, dude, got the old man beard. I ain't trying to get my box 8 out with that kind of beard. So I think I'm gonna pass on Hayes. Again, I'm assuming I'm a woman in this, which makes it kind of funny. I served 9 times in the House. Okay, Garfield gets a sympathy smash because Garfield is like someone who, and this isn't just me saying this is like what a lot of historians think. If he had lived through to serve his full term, he probably would have been one of our better presidents. And it wasn't his fault how he died. The doctors fucked him up after he got shot. Dude went through a lot. He's gonna get the sympathy hospital smash before he bites the dust. Okay, I became the 21st president. Yeah, that line speaks to kind of how bland and forgetful Chester Alan Arthur is. Like, they don't have anything besides "I became the president." The facial hair, though, the facial hair is kind of bringing me this way. I'm gonna go with it. As a woman, yeah, we'll see what happens. I was president twice, but not okay. So if you haven't seen my video about the Grover Cleveland sex scandal already, you should, because it's a good video, I think. I don't remember that well, it's been a minute. But in that, he raped a chick and then sent her to a mental institute and separated her from a kid. Doesn't sound like a good time. I'm going to pass on Grover Cleveland. Okay, Benjamin Harrison. I'm a grandson of a former president, great-grandson of a founding father. Another person that just there's not a lot of appeal. There's not a lot going on that he did that really would be like, this is a flex to fuck him. So I think we're passing on Harrison. I was president during the Spanish-American War. There you go. McKinley. McKinley also got shot, but he's not getting a sympathy fuck for me. Those eyebrows are kind of scary. Yeah, sorry, McKinley. I was a bit... Okay. I think, like, you're kind of nuts if you wouldn't fuck Teddy. Like, come on. Like, there's anyone on this list who you probably should just for who they are as a person, it's this guy. Teddy's getting it all day. He's still not getting the majority, though. I famously once got stuck in a bathtub. I don't want to be that guy, because this guy sucks, but that didn't happen. Never happened, or there's at least not proof that it happened. But either way, yeah, kind of big. Might kill me sitting on if he's on top. So I'm gonna save my windpipe's life by passing on this one. Okay, I'm not even going to speak on this sentence because you guys probably know Woodrow Wilson. Fuck Woodrow Wilson. Fuck Woodrow Wilson. Big time. Not in the actual way like this. Fuck him as in fuck you as a person. Fucking hate Woodrow Wilson. Moving on. Okay. Warren G. Harding. Very scandalous man. He had a nickname for his penis, and I can't think of it off the top of my head, that was found in letters of his. I don't know. Warren G. Harding kind of ignored Calvin Coolidge when he was vice president. Or not ignored him, they just didn't really do much. Calvin Coolidge didn't really do much, but that was kind of just the way he ruled. In a good way. But, yeah, no. Sorry, Harding, but also not really sorry. You were kind of messing around without me. It wouldn't have mattered. I was president during... Okay, of all the things you put for Calvin Coolidge, that is not the most flattering, and that's not the line. Calvin Coolidge wouldn't use a line. Calvin Coolidge would just walk up and be smooth enough without having to use his words, because that's just the way he was. You guys probably know, if you watch... Favorite president, Calvin Coolidge. He's also doesn't look. If we're going to physical attraction, which is kind of, I guess, what this should be about. I'm giving it to Calvin Coolidge, man. I'm giving it to him. That's a significant enough percentage that I'm not upset. There's a famous dam named after me. Yeah, that's kind of the highlight of Herbert Hoover. Yeah, I think people would kind of ridicule you if you slept with Herbert Hoover based on how his reception was when he was president. Sorry. Okay. FDR. I feel like I'd fuck FDR just to say that I fucked a disabled person. Yeah, I said it. Yep, I said it. Just the guy in the wheelchair, he maybe makes up for it in the pants. I don't know, but I'm fucking FDR in the wheelchair. Yeah, it's happening. It's going down. A good amount of people also feel the same. Not majority, but compared to a lot of these other ones, a good percentage. It was. Oh, I just imagine Harry Truman walking into the bar, leaning on the counter next to the girl, trying to act all smooth. And then his pickup line is, "It was my decision to drop the bomb." That is the most famous thing from his presidency, so for their purpose, I understand why they put that, but in this connotation that we're using with the, like, pickup line, that's fucking awesome. Harry Truman was a tough motherfucker, and he was cool, and he was strong on the communists. Maybe not as hard as he should have been in terms of, like, China and shit, but Truman's getting it. Okay. I was responsible for the creation of the highways and interstates. That's true. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower, lots of war trauma. Well, he didn't really do much of the fighting. He was doing more of the commanding. But, kind of old by... sorry, Ike. I do not like Ike in this instance. I like Ike normally, but I do not like him in this instance. Okay. JFK. JFK is one of the younger guys on the list. JFK cheated on his wife a lot, and so one of the people that JFK cheated on his wife could have been the woman that I'm pretending to be. So, sure, let's do it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably going to be the highest. Was Lincoln higher than that? No, I think Lincoln was like 69. Yeah. Okay. JFK is so far winning, majority vote-wise. Okay, they're not showing images anymore, which is fine because I know what all these guys look like, and if you're watching a History Channel, I presume you do too. We're also getting to closer to modern day, so these are probably presidents that we're going to get into ones that you guys have probably had in your lifetime. Me, not obviously LBJ. I'm not that old, and I'm not for a while. But LBJ, no, LBJ is kind of gross. No offense, LBJ, but yeah, 90%. Okay, Nixon. The Watergate scandal was another scandalous president. He did not have nicknames for his penis. He probably just nicknamed it Dick because that makes sense and it's easy for him. But not a lot of appeal on Nixon either. So I'm gonna pass on Nixon. Ford. There's about as much appeal in Ford as there is Nixon. Like, I don't see it. He was a football player. That's kind of cool. Yeah. How about I'll fuck Ford when he's still playing football. Not President Ford, but football Ford. I'm known for consistent humanitarian efforts throughout my life. Yeah, that kind of is the highlight of Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter is an awesome dude. Like, he's a good person, is what I mean. Like, he's a good person, not touching on his presidency or politics or anything. Or, you get what I mean. As a person, he's a good guy, but his voice, the smile, that would kind of creep me out during sex. I don't think I can do Carter. I was one of the most popular presidents in history. That's an interesting line to put. I mean, true. But You'd think they'd give something else for Reagan. But regardless, President Reagan, pass. Actor Reagan, however, actor Reagan can get it. I was president during the Cold War. Well, a lot of these guys were presidents during the Cold War. HW, no. Not, I don't think so. Sorry, HW. You're not getting it. I was present during an excellent period of economic expansion, but sadly, I'm known for other things. Oh, there we go. Yep, I could have foreseen that, especially for a Smash or Pass quiz. Fuck it. I'm gonna be no. Then I remembered all the Epstein shit. Bill's getting the pass. Dang, a lot of people want that cigar up the twat and shit. Okay. My dad was president, and during my lifetime in office, I initiated the war on terror. Okay. Normal George W. Definitely not. If George W. Bush is as cool as he is at the end of the second Harold and Kumar movie, I'd give it to him. But that's a made-up character. That isn't like a younger version of his life that I could say it's still him. So, nope. I made history as the first black president of the United States. That's true. So, okay. I think it's probably racist if I don't fuck Obama, so there you go, Barack. I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, that's got it. Yeah, that Barack's young and he's popular amongst people today, and this is on BuzzFeed. Makes sense. Obama's gonna get a pretty high percentage. Also, maybe other people just don't want to be racist either. I was a former reality TV star turned president. Okay, Trump. I think Trump, I wouldn't even get back to his house because he'd grab the steering wheel and swerve us off the road. I know that joke's going to be dated in like a week, but I'm leaving it in anyways. But in actuality, I think like, you know, if you're eating like Cheetos or chips and then you get the dust on your fingers turn orange, I feel like Trump would be the same way. Like, I feel like he'd get done having sex with me, and then, like, the outside of my vagina would be all orange. Assuming I'm a woman, of course. I don't have a vagina. But, no, I'm not giving it to Trump. He got the Epstein kind of stuff, too. I don't look into that shit a whole lot, so don't quote me on anything. But I'm pretty sure. I know they were friends, at least. I am the current president of the United States. That is true. They're going to have to update this quiz at some point, but I think fucking Joe Biden would be like fucking a skeleton. You could hear the bones clacking, and I think that'd be a big turnoff. So, sorry, Joe, you're not getting it. Okay, that was it. This video probably said more about me than it did any of these presidents, but that's okay. I had a good time doing this. This was fun. If you guys like the quizzes, I can probably find lots more quizzes, whether it's more along this lines or just history or presidents in general. So thanks for watching, and if you like this sort of stuff, let me know, and then I will keep doing it. Thanks, guys.